What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norn Red 89 here, bringing you another video. As today we're going to be talking about some physical media, a lot of fun scores. I got some VHSs, got a 4K, and some cool stuff from Vinegar Syndrome. So today we're going to go over all those pickups, and also we got, look at this, the Fanta Chucky Punch right here. We got that bad boy. I actually did scoop that up. Haven't tried that one yet, but I did try the Halloween 2 pineapple Fanta, the yellow one. That one was actually very tropical. But today, like I said, we're going to go over these releases that I picked up. So let's do this. Roll it. So as I said, I got a couple releases from Vinegar Syndrome we're going to go over, but also 4 VHSs that we scooped up from a local just kind of thrift store. So very cheap, you know, like $1.99, $1.50 type scores. So nothing crazy. But this is the Vinegar Syndrome releases that I picked up. And one right here is Spoonful of Sugar. This is a Shudder original film, and this is a film that is very much, it's a trip. This is one of those films that is kind of, like I said, it's like an acid trip. It's very surreal. We follow a babysitter in here that is slowly, just little, like day by day, dosing herself with LSD, which makes her a very unreliable narrator or a very unreliable point of view for a character, but we're following her point of view of the story and what she does as a babysitter, and like the situations that she just gets into. It kind of makes your skin crawl. So this is one of those movies that, like I said, it's a trip. It's freaking out there. It's weird, but I wanted to pick this up because this release is gorgeous. Look at the slipcover. Like, oh, it's just absolutely outstanding. And then there's your back. Vinegar Syndrome, like I said, they just go all out. Their releases are sexy. Like, I love their releases of their things, and like all their cardboard, the stuff, it's like very hard. You know, it's not like an actual like cheap, like, you know, kind of cardboard or anything. There's your original poster art. This is how it looks when you stream it on Shudder and stuff. But yeah, this is one of those movies that is kind of trippy, very weird. Comes with an awesome booklet too. We have a booklet that has essays on the book. I mean, on the movie, on the book, has essays in it and everything, and like a lot of imagery from the movie and stuff like that. So, you know, not a perfect movie. Like I said, there are some problems with this movie, but this is more of an experience type film. Like I said, look at that imagery. There's some really crazy imagery in this movie. And then we have our disc art as well, which has the original poster right there. Boom, boom, bam. Put that bad boy down, and then the inside is just some imagery from the movie, so it's not like a reversible cover art or anything like that. So I think this is an outstanding release, and it's another release in my Shudder line. Right now I have 3 Shudder releases from Vinegar Syndrome. We're going to go over another one, but I have this one, and then I also have, what was it? Oh my God, what was the other one? I can't even remember now. But I'd have to look at, like I said, I have videos on it. You'd have to go look. That Influencer. That was the other Shudder release I had from Vinegar Syndrome. Influencer. But now I have Spoonful of Sugar. And we have another one to go over. So let's talk about that next one. Next up, another Shudder release from Vinegar Syndrome. This is the 4K release of The Sadness. A completely intense film. A film that is wild. It's out there. This is a film that's directed by a Canadian director, but it is a film that is in Taiwanese. And it has subtitles, and this release is just full on subtitles. There's no English track to this film, but in terms of horror movies and virus infection films, whew, this is one of the most intense virus infection films that I've ever seen, for real. Yeah, The Sadness, this is one of those films that just, it goes for it. This isn't going to be for everybody, but the gore and the practical effects in here are some of the greatest that I've ever seen in a movie. Like, this rivals like Hellraiser or John Carpenter's The Thing. Like, the stuff that is in this film is absolutely freaking disgusting. So we have the 4K release. We get 2 discs with this one. So we get the 4K, and then we also get the Blu-ray. That other one, Spoonful of Sugar, was just the Blu-ray release. So this one we get both. And then we also get a nice little booklet as well. And like, oh, look at some of these gore moments. I don't even know if I could show these on the camera or on like YouTube without getting canceled. I'm just kidding. But then this one is more of a storybook. So it's finding the hope, but it's also the storyboards and all that, but also the gore guide as well. So we have cool practical effects, stuff that they did and everything, showing you how they got them done in the movie and everything. So that I think is really cool. But then there's also the storyboards to the movie. So this is a really cool booklet as well. Not as strong a smell usually. Like the Arrow Video ones, they have such a like potent, strong smell when you get those books. And this one, I have to check the visual, or I have to check the reverse cover art. There isn't a reverse cover art. It's a scene in the subway, which is probably one of the most intense massacre scenes. Like, this film is completely unforgiving, and it is completely ruthless. And like I said, this isn't a movie for everybody, but The Sadness was one of my favorite films the year it came out. Like, this film just really hits in the best way for me. It's intense, it's brutal, it's very fast paced, but there's actually a really good story and a really good theme underlined in this film, you know what I mean, about politics in this film and about the pandemic and stuff that was going on. This is one of those films that is very strong with the subtext of all that stuff that was going on at that time in America and even just across the world. So like I said, this film has a lot to say. It's not just gore for the sake of gore. Now that we talked about some Blu-rays and 4Ks, let's get a little bit more retro. Let's go on to some VHSs, and now this is some sweet scores for real. Some of them are kind of ones that I gotta go back to. I haven't seen a couple of these movies in a long time, but one is one of my favorites, and that's The Princess Bride right here. And these are some sweet pickups because these releases are minty. Like, there is not really any damage to this box or anything. Like, just look at this. It's immaculate. 99 cents or 99-cent sticker. And I'm not going to take the sticker off either. I love the fact that the sticker's on there. It just makes it so much more retro. There's your tape right there. So very minty. I can't wait to try and watch this. And yes, I do have a VHS player. I do hook it up every once in a while and watch a lot of my Godzillas and stuff on there. Then we have The Mothman Prophecies right here, based on true events. Richard Gere, previously viewed, $9.99. Like, I like that sticker right there, but this was 99 cents. It was $10. Now it's 99 cents. There's the back piece. Another one. This one is a little bit more worn. You can tell this one's a little bit more worn and used, but this one has the Hollywood Video sticker on it, so we know that this bad boy is from Hollywood Video. So I love that. These so retro. I just love touching VHS tapes. I love everything about VHS tapes because it just takes me back to that time of being a kid. This is another one that is a sweet score because look at this. My Fair Lady. 2 tapes in this thick bad boy. Look at this thick box. The pink. Perfect. I love it. It's just so gorgeous. And like, look at this art. Like, this cover art is fantastic. Like, this is something like if I saw as a kid, I would have been interested in, even though it's like I said, it's My Fair Lady. But yeah, we have My Fair Lady Part 1, Part 2. You see what I mean? 2 tapes, like the days. Like I said, I remember those times. The Titanic. I have The Godfather, and The Godfather is so long you need 2 tapes for it. So just one of those things, like I said, retro, old school. I just love vintage stuff like this. And like I said, Savers is a good place to find stuff. That's a kind of thrift store here. They got clothes, they got furniture, kitchen stuff, you know, movies, tapes, Blu-rays, DVDs, a lot of cool stuff. Here we go. Elizabeth, right here with Cate Blanchett. Probably one of her most outstanding, and Jeffrey Rush, her most outstanding roles. This is one of the roles, like I said, there's like 7 nominations. It said, yeah, 7 nominations for this film for the Academy Awards. So this is definitely one of those high-classy type films. These are the 2 that I have to watch again. My Fair Lady and Elizabeth. I've seen Mothman Prophecies a lot and Princess Bride a lot, but these 2 I have to watch again. But yeah, very, very minty. Beautiful releases. I love it. Like, I wish they wouldn't have cut this. I don't know why they did that. I kind of hate the fact that they covered that up. But it says rewind charge $1. That's what it says. You can see it in the light. If I shine it, they tried to cover it up. It says rewind charge for $1. If you sent this back without being rewound, they would have charged you $1. That is hilarious. One of the best films of the year, 4 stars. So some sweet releases, like I said, great additions to the collection. Thank you for sticking around with me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, share, subscribe. all that jazz, and have that notification bell poke so you're notified anytime I drop a video, because it is the spooky season. You make sure you want to stay tuned to the NornRad89 channel. We're soon going to be decorating. I'm going to be doing a little bit of redecorating for the Halloween season, so this might change the background and stuff. I might shoot a video showing that off, but I got a lot of other rankings, rad movie reviews, and all kinds of stuff planned for the channel throughout the spooky months, so make sure you stay tuned. But most importantly, you all know what's up. Have a safe and happy day. Peace out.